Jahangir Khan. I was told I would never become world champion. I was the youngest, smallest, feeblest and sickest of the family. Neither the doctor nor my father believed there was any chance for me to become a good squash player. Having gone from such unpromising beginnings to become the greatest squash player of all time, Jahangir Khan is an inspiration for everyone, whatever their initial circumstances, to go on and achieve great things. Indeed, to quote Jahangir again, I believe my story can offer hope to millions of people all over the world who are poor, bereaved or sick. At different times, I have been all three. Hero, a legend, a phenomenon, the greatest, exceptional and outstanding. Jahangir Khan of Pakistan did it. He for 6 years wasn't beaten. He was a complete squash player, high-speed ball, top speeds clocked at around 275 km per hour. High-paced game, long rallies, often 100 shots or more, and hardly any breaks between points and games. There was little margin for error in winning or losing points and games, and a 555 match-winning streak should therefore not be possible unless you are Jahangir Khan. The world saw Jahangir in full flow. His technique was second to none. He could hit winning shots when he needed to, and had a great eye for the flow of the game. All necessary skills to be at the very top of squash. However, his greatest and most powerful weapon was without doubt his superior fitness. He was simply the fittest person in the sports. In fact, some even proclaimed him to be the fittest man on the planet. Hard work, discipline, commitment and ambition. To be the best, I had to work harder than everyone else. I trained for 8 hours a day, 6 days a week, is how Jahangir himself explains the reason for his remarkable success. He would typically start his training day with a 9-mile run, 14 km, followed by the 400-meter torture test. The latter consisted of running 400 meters at a fairly high pace, followed by 1-minute breaks, which would be continued until exhaustion. This was a way to simulate rallies that could last up to 100 shots or more, and there would be endless court sprints and racket drills. Born in Karachi, Pakistan on December 10, 1963, physically frail and not in shape as a boy, he was destined for greatness. His father, Roshan Khan, a former British Open champion, and his older brother, Thorsam, as accomplished player on the international circuit, chaperoned him most conscientiously. However, when Jahangir was 15, his brother, Thorsam, couldn't endure a heart attack during a match and died. This proved to be tragic, decisive, and turning point in young Jahangir's life. He then set out to become world squash champion to pay his homage to Thorsam, the debt he wanted to repay. There wasn't any stopping them. Jahangir won the World Amateur Champions aged 15 years, won World Open Championships aged 17, the youngest ever. He remained unbeaten for 5 years and 8 months, winning 555 matches consecutively. British Open champion 10 times in a row, 1982 to 1993, which remains unchallenged. World Open champion 6 times, for which he is listed in the Guinness Book of World Records. First player to win World Open Championships without dropping a game. Played longest squash match in history, 1983, 2 hours 46 minutes.